I need to tell you something that might sound too good to be true at first. But stay with me, because what you're about to hear can change everything about how you see money and wealth. It's about a simple shift in how you think, a shift that can open the door to wealth beyond your wildest dreams. Imagine having $50 million not just in your imagination, but sitting right in your bank account, ready for you to use. I know you might be shaking your head thinking, that's impossible, but it's not. Just think for a second. What if the secret to that kind of wealth isn't about working harder or struggling more, but about letting go of doubt? What if doubt is the only thing standing between you and millions of dollars? Because that's exactly what I'm about to show you. It's a process so simple and so powerful that once you understand it, you'll see how money has always been waiting for you. It's just been blocked by your own doubts. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and knowing that your financial future is no longer uncertain. Picture the relief, the peace, the joy of seeing that wealth has arrived at your door. It's not a fantasy. It's not a scam. It's a truth that the wealthiest people on earth have been using, sometimes without even realizing it. Now, it's your turn to use it on purpose, to invite money into your life in ways you never thought possible. So if you've ever felt stuck, if you've ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you just can't get ahead, I want you to keep listening, because this is your moment. This is your chance to finally let go of the doubt that's been holding you back and open the door to wealth that's been waiting for you all along. Doubt is like a heavy chain around your neck, weighing you down every time you think about money. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you can't do it, that you're not good enough, that money is for other people, but not for you. It tells you that wealth takes years of hard work, that you need to struggle and sweat and sacrifice before you deserve it. That doubt is like a thick fog that blocks the path between you and your dreams. And as long as that doubt is there, the money you want, the $50 million that could change your life, can't get through. Think about all the times you've tried to move forward only to feel like you're spinning your wheels. Maybe you started a new job hoping it would pay more, but it didn't. Maybe you tried a side hustle that promised quick cash, but nothing happened. Maybe you even tried to save every penny, only to watch unexpected bills drain your account. Every time you got excited about a new opportunity, that little voice of doubt came in whispering, "What if it doesn't work? What if you're not good enough? What if you fail again?" And every time you listened to that voice, you stayed stuck. But here's the thing. That doubt is a lie. It's a lie your mind has been telling you to keep you safe from disappointment. It's a lie that says you need to earn your worth before you can have what you want. But money doesn't care about worthiness. It doesn't care how hard you've worked or how much you've sacrificed. Money is energy, and it flows where it's welcome. And doubt is like a locked door with a big sign that says, "Keep out." If you don't let go of that doubt, you'll keep living in the same cycle, working harder and harder, but always feeling like you're just surviving. You'll keep attracting just enough to get by, but never enough to truly thrive. And every time you try something new, that doubt will pull you back, making you question yourself, making you hesitate, making you settle for less than you deserve. But the moment you let go of doubt, the game changes. Suddenly, money can find its way to you. Suddenly, opportunities open up that you couldn't see before. Suddenly, you become a magnet for wealth because you're no longer blocking it with your fear and uncertainty. That's what's at stake here. It's not just about getting a big paycheck. It's about finally stepping into the life you were meant to live, free from worry, free from stress, free to do the things that light up your soul. Imagine what that would feel like. Imagine waking up every day knowing that money is on its way to you, that you are safe, that you are supported, that you can help your family, give to your favorite causes, travel where you want, and live life on your own terms. That's what's possible when you let go of doubt. That's what's waiting for you on the other side. And that's why this is the most important thing you can do for yourself. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Let me tell you about Sarah. Just a few months ago, she was in a place that might sound familiar. She was working 2 jobs just to pay the bills. Every time she got paid, it seemed like the money disappeared just as quickly. Rent, groceries, gas, credit card payments. Her bank account felt like a leaky bucket, and no matter how hard she tried, it never seemed to fill up. She wanted more for herself and her family, but every time she thought about it, that same old doubt crept in. It's too hard, she thought. People like me don't get rich. I'm just not lucky. Then, one night, she stumbled across a video that talked about letting go of doubt. Something about it felt different, like it wasn't just another motivational speech, but a real shift in how she saw money. She decided to give it a try. Every morning, instead of letting her doubt take over, she spent 5 minutes reminding herself that wealth was already hers. She told herself, "Money flows to me easily and often." At first, it felt strange, like she was lying to herself, but she kept going because deep down she knew that something had to change. A week later, something unexpected happened. She got a call from a local contest she'd entered months ago and completely forgotten about. She'd won $5,000, enough to pay off one of her credit cards and breathe a little easier. That small win gave her confidence, and she kept going. She kept telling herself that wealth was her natural state, that she didn't have to work harder to get it. She just had to let it in. By the 3rd week, something even bigger happened. Her small side business, something she'd been working on in her spare time, suddenly exploded. Orders came in faster than she could keep up with. In one day, she made $25,000, more than she'd made in the last 3 months combined. She couldn't believe it. Every time she thought about giving up, she remembered that feeling of doubt and how she had chosen to let it go. She decided to trust the process. And then came the biggest surprise of all. By the end of the month, she got a call from a lawyer she'd never heard of. A distant relative had passed away and left her an inheritance of $2.3 million. She was shocked. She'd always thought of herself as the girl who had to work 2 jobs just to get by. But now, here she was, a millionaire, and it all started the moment she chose to let go of her doubt. Sarah's story isn't just a feel-good tale. It's proof that the universe responds to what we believe is possible. It's proof that when you let go of doubt, you open the door to blessings you never even saw coming. She didn't get lucky, she got aligned. She stopped blocking money with her fear and let it flow in naturally. And if she can do it, so can you. This is what I want you to understand. Letting go of doubt isn't just about feeling better. It's about unlocking the flow of money that's been waiting for you all along. It's about turning on a faucet that's always been there, but that doubt has kept tightly closed. Sarah's story is a reminder that the only thing standing between you and wealth is the doubt you hold in your mind. And the moment you let that go, everything can change. There's something powerful that happens when you understand how money really works. Most people think money comes from working hard, sacrificing time, and doing things they don't love. But here's the truth. Money is energy. It's not about being deserving or working harder than everyone else. It's about allowing that energy to flow to you without blockages. And the biggest blockage of all is doubt. Think about it like this. The universe is always responding to your thoughts and feelings. If you feel unworthy or unsure, the universe can't bring you what you desire. It's not because you don't deserve it, but because your doubt sends mixed signals. One minute you're thinking, I want to be wealthy, and the next you're thinking, but I'm not sure I can. Those mixed signals confuse the flow of abundance, making it hard for money to reach you. But when you shift your mindset, everything changes. Imagine feeling certain that money is on its way to you, like the sun rising each morning. You don't question if the sun will come up, do you? You just know it will. That's how your relationship with money needs to be. A calm confidence that wealth is always on its way, no matter what's happening in your current bank account. When you build this mindset, you align yourself with the natural flow of abundance. Suddenly, you're not chasing money anymore. You're inviting it. Opportunities you never imagined start to show up. People want to help you. Ideas come to you that lead to more wealth. You see, your mind is like a magnet. It pulls toward you whatever you believe is possible. And when you choose to believe that wealth is natural and easy, the universe has no choice but to match that belief. This is the power of the right mindset. It's not about pretending or forcing yourself to believe something you don't. It's about choosing to let go of the old patterns of doubt that have kept you stuck. It's about deciding right now that money is already on its way to you. When you do this, you unlock a flow of abundance that can change your life in ways you never thought possible. Now let's talk about why doubt is such a powerful blocker of wealth. Doubt is like a wall you build between you and the money that's trying to reach you. Every time you say to yourself, "I don't think I can do this," or "It's too hard to become rich," you're adding another brick to that wall. And the higher that wall gets, the harder it is for abundance to flow to you. When you doubt yourself, you send out a signal that says, "I'm not ready for this." The universe listens to that signal. It's not punishing you, it's just responding to what you're putting out. Money is energy, and energy follows your thoughts and feelings. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, the flow of money gets blocked, like a dam stopping the water from reaching the fields. You might not even realize you're doing this. Doubt can be sneaky. It hides in thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "What if I fail?" or "What will people think of me if I try and don't succeed?" These thoughts feel small, but they have a big impact on how money shows up in your life. Every time you entertain them, you're telling the universe, "I'm not ready to receive wealth." The good news is that you can choose a different way. You can recognize doubt for what it is, a leftover pattern from the past that doesn't serve you anymore. You can say, "Thank you, doubt, for trying to keep me safe, but I'm choosing to trust now." When you do this, you're breaking down that wall brick by brick and letting the flow of abundance come in. Imagine what your life would look like if you stopped blocking your blessings with doubt. Imagine if, instead of questioning whether you deserve wealth, you accepted it as a natural part of who you are. How would you feel waking up each morning knowing that money was already on its way to you? That feeling alone can change everything, because when you feel wealthy inside, the outside world has to match that energy. So today, make a choice to stop letting doubt hold you back. Choose to believe that you are worthy of all the wealth the universe has to offer. Choose to open the door wide and let that abundance flow in. Because it's not just about having more money, it's about becoming the person who can handle that wealth with grace and gratitude. And it all starts with letting go of doubt. Letting go of doubt doesn't have to be hard. In fact, it can be the simplest thing you've ever done. The first step is a choice, a decision to trust that money can and will come to you. It's like standing at a crossroads. One path is lined with doubt, fear, and worry. The other path is lined with trust, belief, and possibility, and you get to choose which one to walk down. Start by reminding yourself that doubt is just a habit. It's a pattern of thinking that you've practiced for years, but that doesn't make it true. You've been taught to doubt by parents, teachers, friends, even society, but you don't have to keep carrying it with you. You can decide right now to put that baggage down and walk a new path. Here's how you can do it. Every time doubt creeps in, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and remind yourself, this is just an old thought. It's not who I am. Then gently shift your focus to a thought that feels better, something like, money is on its way to me, or I am open to receiving abundance. It doesn't have to be a big, dramatic change, just a small shift each time doubt comes up. It's important to be kind to yourself in this process. You might not get it perfect every time, and that's okay. The goal isn't to never feel doubt again. That's impossible. The goal is to not let doubt control you anymore. Every time you choose trust over doubt, you're building a new pattern in your mind. And the more you practice, the stronger that pattern becomes. Remember, money doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to be open. It needs you to trust that it's possible for you. When you do that, you're sending a clear message to the universe. I'm ready to receive. And that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when the flow of money begins to find you in the most unexpected ways. So today, take that first step. Choose to let go of doubt. Choose to trust in the flow of abundance that's always been there, waiting for you. Because the moment you do, you're not just opening the door to money, you're opening the door to a life of freedom, joy, and unlimited possibilities. And that's the life you were born to live. Building a new relationship with money doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the simpler, the better. Let's talk about a simple daily practice that will help you keep doubt away and let wealth flow to you naturally. It only takes a few minutes each day, but it can make all the difference in how you feel and what you manifest. Every morning, as soon as you wake up, before you even pick up your phone, spend 5 minutes feeling wealthy. Close your eyes and imagine that money is already yours. See your bank account full. Feel the relief of knowing all your bills are paid, your dreams are funded, and you have more than enough to share with others. Let that feeling fill your heart. It doesn't matter what your current balance is. This is about creating the feeling of abundance, because feelings are what attract money. During the day, whenever you spend money, even on something small like a cup of coffee, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, more money is already on its way to me. This simple statement keeps you in a mindset of flow rather than lack. It reminds you that money is like air. It moves in and out, and there's always more coming. At night, before you go to sleep, review your day through the eyes of a wealthy person. Instead of focusing on what you didn't have or what bills are coming up, focus on what you do have. Be grateful for the roof over your head, the meals you enjoyed, the small blessings you might have overlooked. Let that feeling of gratitude fill you up. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for money because it tells the universe, I'm ready for more. This practice is so simple, but don't let its simplicity fool you. When you do it every day, you're training your mind to accept wealth as your new normal. You're teaching yourself that money is your friend, not your enemy. And when your mind accepts wealth as normal, your outer world has no choice but to reflect that truth. Even with a strong daily practice, there will be times when doubt tries to sneak back in. Maybe you get an unexpected bill or something doesn't go as planned. That's normal. It happens to everyone. The key is knowing how to handle those moments so they don't derail you. When doubt shows up, remember that it's just a habit from the past. It's not the truth. Pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, this is just a thought and I don't have to believe it. Then shift your focus back to trust. Remind yourself that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see it yet. Another way to stay confident is to surround yourself with supportive people. Maybe that means watching videos like this one, reading books that inspire you, or spending time with people who believe in your dreams. If someone doubts your journey, you don't need to argue with them. Just smile and keep going. Their doubt can't block your wealth unless you let it. It's also helpful to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Did you find a few extra dollars? Did you get a compliment at work? Did someone offer to help you with something? These are all signs that your energy is shifting. The more you notice them, the more confident you'll feel. Confidence isn't about never feeling afraid. It's about trusting that you are always supported. It's about knowing that money is on its way to you, even if you can't see it yet. When you stay in that place of trust, you become a magnet for abundance, and nothing can stop the flow of wealth into your life. One of the most exciting parts of this journey is noticing the signs that wealth is finding its way to you. These signs might be small at first, but they are proof that your new mindset is working and that money is already on its way. The first sign is a shift in how you feel about money. You might notice that you don't feel as stressed when you think about bills or when you spend money. You might even feel a sense of peace and trust that you've never felt before. This emotional shift is the foundation of wealth because it means you're no longer pushing money away with doubt. Another sign is small, unexpected blessings. Maybe you find a few dollars in an old coat pocket. Maybe a friend buys you lunch. Maybe you get a discount on something you need. These little surprises are like the universe's way of saying, "I see you, keep going." You might also notice people treating you differently. Maybe they're more respectful, more generous, or more helpful. That's because your energy is changing and people are responding to it. Money is often connected to relationships, so when your energy shifts, your relationships improve too. Sometimes you'll start to get ideas, an inspiration for a new project, a sudden solution to a problem, or a feeling that it's time to try something new. Trust those nudges. They are often the universe's way of guiding you toward the wealth you're calling in. The biggest sign of all is when you stop needing signs. When you reach a place where you know deep inside that the money is coming, even if you can't see it yet, that's when you're truly aligned with abundance. That unshakable faith is the final step before wealth shows up in a big way. You now understand that letting go of doubt is the key to unlocking the flow of wealth into your life. It's not about working harder or proving yourself to anyone. It's about deciding right now that money is already on its way to you and that you are ready to receive it. Remember to start each day feeling wealthy, to practice gratitude every night, and to trust that the universe is always working on your behalf. When doubt shows up, and it will, remind yourself that it's just an old habit, not the truth. Choose to trust instead. Stay open to the signs that money is finding its way to you. Celebrate every small blessing, every new opportunity, and every shift in how you feel about wealth. These are all stepping stones to the abundance that's waiting for you. Believe in yourself and believe in the process, because the moment you let go of doubt, you open the door for $50 million and so much more to arrive at your door. Let the journey begin.